On Thomas's branch line, there's a small farm. The farmer has an old tractor named Fred. Fred is an old and grumpy tractor who works at the farm and is good friends with Thomas. Usually, Thomas helps out at the farm by delivering to the markets far from the farm. One day, however, Thomas was feeling ill. The workmen tried everything they could to make him feel better, but it was no use. The Fat Controller had sent Thomas to the works. "While Thomas is gone," he began, "Percy will do his jobs while he is away." Percy was soon hard at work. Annie and Clara were pleased with him. "You're handling us with such care! You're handling us with such care!" they sang. "I'm only taking my time," he chuckled. Percy soon came to the farm. A small blue tractor rolled up. "Oh, I wasn't expecting you. Where's Thomas?" asked the tractor. "Thomas is at the works as he is feeling ill. I'll be doing his work until he gets back," replied Percy. "You must be Fred. My name is—" "When's Thomas coming back?" Fred interrupted. Percy was surprised. He didn't expect him to be rude. "Well, aren't you rude?" Percy wheezed. "Bah!" groaned Fred and rolled away. Percy puffed crossly away. That night, Percy was complaining to Toby. "The nerve on that tractor! I was being nothing but nice to him," he said. "Fred is not the type that takes changes very lightly," said Toby. "But it's not like I'll be doing Thomas's work forever," Percy said, as he went unhappily to sleep. For the next few days, Percy and Fred never said a word to each other. That all changed when one day, Fred was taking a wagon to the farm after delivering to a market close by. He was just about to make it on the other side of the crossing when... "Bother!" groaned Fred. "That does it," said the farmer. "The dang chain broke. I'll have to go to the farm and get a new one. Won't be too long." The farmer quickly went to the farm. Suddenly, Fred had heard a whistle. There was Percy, puffing down the line, heading straight towards him. "Stop! Stop!" cried Fred. He honked his horn as loud as he could, and finally, with one last effort, honked the loudest horn he had ever honked. Percy finally heard him. "Oh no! Brakes, driver! Brakes!" he called. The driver slammed on the brakes. Percy stopped just in time. Fred was relieved. The farmer quickly hooked the new chain. Fred moved out of the way, and Percy puffed away. Later, Percy met up with Fred at the farm. "Thank you for saving me," Percy said. "Oh, it was nothing. All I did was honk my horn," Fred said back. "I'm sorry I was rude to you. I'm not used to changes." "And I'm sorry I was rude to you," replied Percy. "Friends?" "Friends." Percy smiled. Fred and Percy are now good friends, and often see each other, even after Thomas came back. Percy would make some time to visit his new friend, and even end up working together again. But that's a story for another time.